Let's get it. Samuel Shabazz, my guy.
My guy, Bando.
In the building, man. What's going on with you?
Man, been a minute, man. I can't complain though.
It's definitely been a minute, bro. So, bro, right now, you feel me? I feel like, you feel me, anytime I'm out, you feel me, you know what I'm saying? Most recently, somebody had cut into me like, look, bro, this is new artist you got to get hip to, you feel me? I'm like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what's up. And they talk about Samuel Shabazz, man. You feel me? I'm like, man, I've been hip. You know what I'm saying? For a long time. It's my guy.
No,
You
this
know?
really my guy though.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm glad, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like now you get like more of the recognition, you feel me, more than ever, you know what I'm saying, that you deserve. Just tell me like about your journey a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially from the last time that we done linked, it had been a minute. Like, what's some of the new things you done experienced in this shit?
Yeah, well shit, since the last time we leaked, since the last time we did an interview, I did a few things. I made a couple cool projects that motherfuckers fuck with a little bit more. And then I had went on tour with Ray, his first tour when he went out there with Jack Harlow and shit. He had me come out with him every night. Then when he just did his own tour, and he brought us all. He had me, GT, Los and Nutty, and shit. I did a set on there. That shit was hard. And then yeah, shit. That's all nigga really been doing, working.
Most definitely, man. But what's your reaction to the? I know your fan base been growing. You know what I'm saying? With that. So you feel me? Is it? Are you happy for the newfound recognition?
I mean, I appreciate it. You know, I really just appreciate the motherfuckers that listen to me, tune in to me, interact with me, all that type of shit. You know,
Yeah, for sure,
I
for
just
sure.
respect it. You know,
It's growing though, man. It's growing, man. Like you been hitting the pavement for a long time. You feel me? So I'm happy to see I'm happy to see the world. You know what I'm saying? Show you more love.
well, that shit cool.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And man, with Ray, it ain't a lot of people who like, you know what I'm saying. We touched on this in the interview we did. Ain't a lot of people who get to that plateau and still, you know what I'm saying, fuck with all his guys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you nigga one of the realest niggas in this shit for real.
Yeah,
If not the, you know.
yeah, for sure, for sure. So how does it feel to be slept on, man? Because I know you hear that shit a lot. Like, man, you feel me? They sleeping on you, sleeping on you. Like,
Number one, I've been hearing sleep so long.
yeah,
And
for sure.
I really ain't even really tripping on the sleep because I know I'll be talking real shit. Like, you feel me? I know real shit is minimal in this world we in, you know? So everybody ain't just gonna, the whole world ain't just gonna catch on to just real shit. Like, that ain't how, I ain't trying to just say, like, everybody fake neither. But it's just like, shit. It's just, it's, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, this, that, I make when you wake up, get your mind right shit. When you go home, think about what's been going on shit, you know. It ain't really too much playing, you know. So I had fun though. Like it's all fun shit, but it's like therapeutic and evolving and progression and shit like that, you know.
So tell me about you know what I'm saying, just show come up, you feel me? Like what was growing up like for you?
Shit, it was cool. Like, um, it wasn't just like no super hard ass story. Like I my pops was a singer. You feel me? He was Boys to Men artist. I know we talked about that before.
Yeah.
But like, shit, I stayed with my mama for real. You know. Shit, niggas that know me. Niggas that see me. You know. Eventually, my mama ended up having to go sit down like a little year or some shit like that. So I had moved to Georgia. I had went to school in Georgia, and I was back and forth here and there. So that's where a lot of niggas that be like knowing me. And they be like, damn, I bro know him. You feel me? We was weird. I done been back and forth meeting niggas and doing certain shit and, you know, throughout the years. And I had came back. I went after I finished school down there, I came back here for like a year. Then went out to Florida. I went to Florida. I went to Full Sail for recording arts. So I got a bachelor's for real in recording arts. I'm a real recording artist, like scientifically. Like, shit is science for me. I really be like, a mad scientist in this bitch really just thinking about. That's what all this shit really been over the time. Like, I really been trying to go directly from me to the people. So like I really been just like on the road to undeniability, like truth, or like talk to the human being. So I wanted the motherfuckers to just pick it up beyond just like being forced on them. Now I understand the business of it and the respect of certain things that you got to do for niggas to see shit. So, but beyond just that, so I could touch more massive amount of people or get more millions of plays and shit like that. I wanted to see that transpire from organics first before you know what I'm saying? Before I played any game. That's why motherfuckers would be like, more videos, more videos. I want to give them videos, but I want to give them serious art that like, you know what I'm saying, just coincide with what I'm doing. And and I'm scheduling it to do it proper, like for everybody. Um, this shit just I don't know, man. I ain't like, I ain't tripping, you know. I really enjoy this shit. I'm in this shit for the journey. I understand this shit. Like, we only get one life. This shit, you gotta take this shit day by day. Don't spend so much time caught up on being on the end goal right now. What the fuck is the point of being at the end in the middle? You know what I'm saying? Like once you fucking done, then like, what is there left to do? So many niggas go crazy because they only look at this shit as what they want out of life is a goal. Go get it, grab it, capture this shit. Now you got it, then it's like, what? You feel me? So I just really appreciate pulling everything together step by step so it can be more massive because I can control everything and have an understanding for everything on the whole way up and just pray that the motherfucking the fall take as long as the climb. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, that's deep. That's some shit. Fall take as long as the clown. That's some shit.
Yeah.
That's some shit. So what's your opinion on what's going on right now in Detroit, man? Right now we having like a renaissance. You feel me? People getting signed and you feel me, and us getting more recognition than ever.
I really feel like motherfucking I feel like little Boosie daughter when he came home for real about this shit. I told niggas. I told niggas. I remember sitting in the barber chair like 5, 6 years ago. I was in Atlanta. And my barber was from Detroit, and he was just like, I'm talking about sending him wine unreleased mixtape at the time, the interview or some shit. Like when I had to take out the interview, we gonna talk to him about that. Like this, how long ago this shit was. And I'm like, man, shit, I already see where this shit going. This shit about to really just turn. This shit about to be so different in 5, 6 years. He's like, I don't see. I'm telling you, 5, 6 years, man. Detroit is gonna be some shit to talk about right now.
Man,
The ones,
most definitely the ones, and it's going on like that. I remember people was telling me I was tripping for having a Detroit based platform. You feel me? Especially at the time when I started out. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, they gotta be more than Detroit. But Detroit, you know what I'm saying? We the industry. You know. So
no, your shit, but your shit, your name is worldwide for sure.
yeah, for sure, for
The hip
sure.
hop lab is a worldwide name.
Yeah,
It's one of them names that niggas just was supposed to like where you see a nigga come up with like, damn, nigga ain't came up with that yet, huh?
yeah.
Like, man,
Definitely seem like some shit niggas that came up with already. But like for me to start doing interviews, they like, man, you gotta move to LA, start doing some
they
interviews.
want you
You
to
know,
move.
yeah, they like, bro, you can't do no. How you gonna build the hip hop lab in Detroit? Like, you
You
feel
knew
me?
what
It
was
ain't no
going
hip
on in
hop.
this bitch. There's
Yeah,
so much shit to touch.
hell yeah, most definitely, man. No cap. So where you feel like you at right now though, man? Like, do you feel like you close to where you want to be?
No, uh, I don't. I don't really like. It's impossible to just be on like to live close to where you want to be for me. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't no place to live in. Like I'm trying to like it. I really want to enjoy life. Like I want to gather shit, like do shit as I go. Like it can always shit can always seem big to everybody else or seem big to the world, but it's just like I want to do more things. Like do that, then do that. It's like one step at a time. So no, I ain't close to where I want to be. Nowhere near close to where I want to be. I see trillions, but it's bigger than money though. It ain't even have to be money. It don't even have to be billions, trillions. It be trillions worth of things done. Like nigga, just do shit.
What's some things you learned going on tour with Ray?
Um, shit, how to really perform for a crowd. How to you got to know how to perform for a crowd when they don't know you, when they ain't there for you. You got to put on a show. Like you got to be there for the night. Like really respect that those people came to have fun. You know what I'm saying? You learn like this shit ain't just for you. You know, this shit making us all. We gotta make this shit make us all look good. You know what I'm saying? This shit make it. We was doing that shit for Detroit and Detroit artists being able to come together and go on tour around America and everybody know how we operate already to set a bar for the standard that they expect from us, When a nigga go out of town, the timing niggas be putting on. You know how niggas be expecting rappers to be late, expecting this shit to niggas be scrapping, expect to shoot out, expect you feel me, dumb shit to happen at every show, but we was really punctual as fuck. We had niggas like Diego running the tour, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with the venues and setting the stage up. Like this nigga that grew up with me, like real nigga from Linwood, Detroit City. You feel me? Ray manager, nigga is running the tour. You feel what I'm saying? This is after just doing the Jack Harlow shit, just working under, watching somebody else. You feel me? And then nigga really just, and we was most punctual. We was, so it was like handling business beyond just like making songs and going to do a show over here. It's like this shit is the whole long run matter, and thugging it out that bitch too. Like you know what I'm saying? Tour is experience for real.
No, most definitely, man. It ain't nothing like it. I feel like I hope everybody get to experience one at least one time in their life. You
For the
know what I'm
guy as an
saying?
artist for sure.
Yeah, for sure. As an artist, for sure, man. For sure, for sure. If you a new artist right now trying to get into the game, what advice you guys for them?
Um,
How would you approach it?
all right. A new artist trying to get into the game right now. My favorite number one advice to an artist, I say when you first starting, like if you never made a song, let's say you're an artist that never put out a song before, right?
Right.
Nigga that's just like he got this shit burning in him and he really making shit and he know he the hardest in the world, right? Or let's say he the hardest or he ain't the hardest. And when I was coming up, shit was everything was down there free, turned free. It went from CDs and shit to where you doing mixtapes and shit to get heard, and you just doing this shit for the numbers. So now, like I say, a young nigga where you can put your shit on DSPs. I just remembered that acronym too. I just remember DSPs, by the way. I always forget. I always say all platforms, you know what I'm saying? So Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit. The fact you can get your music on that shit now, I say you wait. Don't even put out no motherfucking snippet. Don't put out no motherfucking like let them know you make music. Like album cover. I'm about to put this shit out. Don't put no sound on it. If you do anything, put the intro with a song or you talking like, yeah, this your name, let them hear your voice, but you don't even have to get a ass that. I say get a ass nothing at all and just put out your song, video, your whole package. Learn the packaging. You feel me? Learn the marketing, learn how you put out your song, video, album cover, all that shit, all at one time so they could love you or hate you at the same time and you'll get paid for it. Whether you know what I'm saying? Whether you whether the shit end up good or not when you first put it out, you have a higher chance of being encouraged to keep going because your analytic results is gonna be higher based off of niggas just wanting to hate on you first. You know that's gonna come first. You know you a new artist. Nigga don't rap. Nigga don't sing. That nigga don't do this shit for real. So when you don't even play that shit for him in the street sometimes, unless your main guys who gonna tell you for real, like when you really trying to like do the science of this shit and figure out if it's good, like it's a project, like you trying to figure out what you doing, like damn, this testing, you know. But other than that though, like get their ass that shit all at one time, so let them love you and hate you right away, you know.
No, for sure,
Get
man, for
paid for
sure.
the hate.
Yeah, for sure. Get paid for the hate. Yeah, I feel you on that. Cause if you just put up the snippet, you know, they about to screen record it, send it around to their
Laugh so
homeboys.
many
Yeah.
paper planes on
Yeah.
Instagram. Fuck you talking about? And she gonna have so many paper planes on there, and you gonna be in so many group chats. This stupid ass nigga.
I ain't heard nobody call it paper planes, dog. You
Swear to God.
classic for that. You
Okay.
classic, dog. So what you listening to besides yourself right now, Sam?
Um, I ain't gonna lie. Like to be honest, like really listening to, I just be listening to shit like Sade, Anita Baker. I listen to Party Next Door. I ain't gonna lie. I listened to Tory Lane's album Alone at the Prime, his 1980 shit. A little different shit the nigga just did. I liked it that. Um, I think a hard young nigga is Shotty Cash. Um, I fuck with my nigga Jigs. He from Atlanta, but a nigga sound like he from New York because his whole family from New York.
Mm.
You feel me? But he grew up on the south side of Atlanta. And the nigga sound like baby Jay-Z. Nigga hard as fuck.
Oh
But
yeah. I seen his shit. I
no
seen his
cap,
shit.
nigga
Yeah.
hard as fuck. Yeah, nigga really could rap. But beyond just like that though, like I I really don't get to listen to too much shit besides. You know, all my guys make music, all them niggas hard as hell. I be listening to that shit. Then I be having to, I don't know, I be making a lot of shit. So it ain't really too much shit I just straight listen to. Like I said, I listen to all that smooth shit when I get in the car with my girl or some shit like that, you know.
What's the accolade that you want out of music?
Um, Shit, be able to take care of my family, and leave some for my people to always go back to for me. 100 years from now, we have somebody speaking for our group of niggas in our time period, shit like that. Some recording artists, I'm recording time, like I'm recording the arts of our time, you know. So it do be reminiscences and all that shit of me. Everybody that I say everything is everything, you know what I'm saying? So it's remnants of everything in our culture and what I do, you know. If anything you ever feel like it's got a little bit of you in it, say that then, whether I know or not, because I'm a motherfucking walking computer of this shit. I'm an AI of this shit. I just walk around, pick up everything from it, and just say what I'm feeling real fast, and it might come out any type of way, you know. So
So tell me about like the situation for you. Like what's your ideal situation? You know what I'm saying?
the ideal situation, a partner. You feel me? If anything, if we gonna do business in this shit, like somebody that's just that'll respect, we respect each other mind and this shit and grow. You feel me? Niggas ready to learn something. You feel me? Back and forth, still sharp and still, you know. But at the same time, like, cause I understand what art is giving to shit, you know. So like, I don't know, man. Whatever, motherfucker, just do right, man. You need to know what right is. All that playing. I ain't really into the playing of this shit. Cause my shit is really like I really don't give a fuck. I really don't mind being from me to the people. You know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate goal. So if we gonna come together to do business, is just to uh, fast forward this shit, to take it to the masses a little bit further. I just want to make great art and everybody get their respectable percentages from it. I don't give a fuck what way we do the business. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's proper and niggas doing what they supposed to get from it, and they respectfully knowing I have to own my shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. I feel that.
And we could work together on that type of shit too, but that shit only for so long. You know how that shit go.
Yeah.
You know how that shit go. I ain't really trying to use you, but you know, like after we build this shit up to be to a certain place at a certain time, I will have to go on about my business. We know that. I ain't even trying to. It ain't mean like no disloyalty to it, no none of that to it. It's just respectively, niggas we gonna do business to help us do what we gotta do. Y'all left what y'all left for y'all kids. I'm left with what I left for my kids from the work that we did together. You know what I'm saying? And then respectfully, we take this shit to wherever we take it. Or if it just makes sense to keep going and keep, you know what I'm saying? Niggas do, you know, we build a real team behind this shit that makes some shit really happen. Like for everybody to be doing something progressive, then we we keep going. But all good things come to an end, so great things can fall in place.
Mm. You say nigga Sam be dropping jewels, man. I'm telling you.
Man,
So, like, what do you feel like? What do you feel like was one of your biggest mistakes as an artist?
I ain't gonna lie. The first thing came to my head is I ain't had none. But if I would say to if it was anything I'd tell somebody to do in order to save them some issues, because I already know the issue, is I don't know, honestly. I really don't know, really, for real.
DistroKid or TuneCore?
I'm DistroKid, but
Oh,
I'm not saying I wouldn't have TuneCore, because I think TuneCore be getting shit across a little bit more platforms. But I like how DistroKid handle shit over the years.
yeah,
They
man.
progressive.
Yeah, yeah. They keep getting better
They
for
keep
sure, for
getting
sure.
better and
For
better.
sure, for sure. I just like I'm just not my only gripe with DistroKid right now is they my payouts taking like 30 days.
No, the only thing DistroKid right now is they change their payout to once a month for real. They do the little fake ass payout at the beginning where that bitch just be not for real everything, and then they give you your everything at the end of that bitch.
But like I used to have to wait maybe 5 days. Not
Swear to
my
God.
my my processing is like it's processing for like 30 days. Like that's
Shit.
what I'm saying. Like once I
Damn.
withdraw, it's processing for like 30 days, bro.
Oh
Like
no, that's crazy.
yeah, man. So Philip and all the people at DistroKid, man, you feel me? I'm very disappointed with that, but
Y'all better get my nigga dog shit though. Y'all checking every one of his dollars, ain't y'all? Goddamn,
man,
man, my shit don't take 30 days. They checking every fucking dollar
oh,
you
man,
got.
man,
They
they
checking the
tripping.
digital money like it's paper,
Man,
ain't they?
come on, man.
Shit.
How you feel about people like you know somebody who I want Sam to do a song with, man? Lil Russell.
I done heard that a few times in this last week too. Niggas tagging me under the Lil Russell shit. Like, I
Yeah,
mean, shit, that'd be cool. I like how that nigga. I like how that nigga do business.
yeah,
You feel me? That's a, like I said, his way. I don't really hear too much of his music, but I always see his moves in the sense of his way of doing music. His way of doing business independently is some shit I respect in the sense of from you to the people. That nigga do shows in his backyard, shit like that. Like that's hard as fuck, nigga. Do the proud to pay shit, like that shit hard. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. That shit sweet for sure, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure, for sure. Man, so 2023, man, what's some shit you got on the floor? What can we
Um,
look forward to?
shit. Right now, before the year end out, I'm about to put out a mixtape like back in the day.
Okay.
You feel me? I've been working on that bitch for a couple months now. Cause I'm really taking that bitch serious.
Oh, but like back in the day, what do you mean by that though?
Like 2007 vibes, like
Oh, okay, all old beats and
all
shit.
old beats and some new beats and shit
Yeah,
like that is just all somebody else beats. I'm even this nigga songs mixed in with shit like this shit really like I got some shit with Shorty Cash, like I mentioned on there, my young nigga Big Sway. I got some shit with who all on that bitch? Like the Jigs I mentioned. Um Hendo on there, King Hendrix on there, who on Mob with me. What's that song we did on Mob? Shit that's out right now. Learn from your favorite rapper to be your favorite rapper. What's the fuck is the name of the shit? Wavy Gang Immortal. Yeah, my nigga Hendrix from that. He on there. I got my nigga Travis Chandler on there. And that shit so motherfucking hard. Yeah. He on their ass. He on their ass about it. If whatever come to your mind, yeah, he on their ass about it.
Okay.
That's what we getting at.
Okay.
Okay.
So
really on
okay.
niggas' ass about it, and it's on the Detroit love side of things, on some slum village shit.
Oh
You
yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
That's fire.
No, for real. Some niggas gotta, you feel me? We too crazy out here, man, with this shit, man. Somebody gotta extend out this bitch, like, man. You feel me?
Yeah.
Fuck all this shit, man. You know?
Yeah.
You know how I am about this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna be,
Yeah, real genuine guy, man.
No, for real. You can
Yeah.
always call me when this shit, feel me?
Yeah.
'Cause I already know this shit be deeper than this bullshit. Like, this shit about life, man.
Yeah, no cap, man.
Keep progressing, man.
This shit, like I say, man, it's I feel like I gotta say this shit all the time, man. This shit is a seesaw. You're gonna be up, you're gonna be down. You gotta be the same nigga on both sides, man. You
No,
feel
for
me?
real.
You feel me? It's how I gotta go.
No, you gotta know, because on the seesaw, whether you up or down on that bitch, you smiling.
Yeah.
Because you better still be having fun.
Yeah.
Or you might flip off if you get too scared. You might end up in the worst predicament. You get too scared, you might hurt yourself.
Yeah,
You know?
for real,
Like,
for
nigga,
real.
the seesaw go too high. You like, they'll go, get me off this bitch.
Yeah, for real.
You jumping off, you done hurt your mans.
Whole time. No, man. I ain't gonna lie, Sam. Your progression, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm overly happy to see it, man. But if you could talk to the old supporters who've been supporting and the new ones, what would you say to them?
Shit, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all staying down and knowing, feeling like I got words worth hearing, every time. And telling more people when it's time for the next shit. Like, all right, you wasn't ready then. You better be ready for them now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This shit gonna always be about getting better. That's what y'all gotta know for me. It's always about being better. It's always pushing the envelope. It's always doing something different. It's always being able to be yourself at all times. It's always not being scared to add to yourself, A lot of artists, nigga, once they get anybody tuning in to any extent, they feel like that's who they is, so they gotta sound like that their whole life. I always tried to make sure I gave niggas different all the time, so I could always be able to give niggas different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Facts. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. This ain't the first, for sure, not the last interview. My dog, Sam, man, we had to get reacquainted on the interview side, man. You feel
for
me?
real.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody who not tapped in with Sam, you feel me? Make sure y'all go tap in with Sam. And if you is, make sure y'all pay attention to these projects that's coming out. And if they watching this and not following you on the ground, let them know your social media, dog.
Shit, my social media is Samuel Shabazz. SAMUEL Shabazz. Shit, SHABAZZ.
Hey, it's on the
And
floor, man.
hold on though. For all the niggas telling my nigga Lando, he need to know about this new artist. I need y'all to go on the Hip Hop Lab YouTube page. Type my name in, and you gonna see me sitting on his couch,
On the
in
couch,
his house,
in the crib.
way back. This shit ain't new. I just never care to. All right,
No, facts, no.
but I love you too.
Yeah, hey, man, it's on the floor, man. It's Lando, your bitch. No, don't let your bitch go. It's the hip hop lab. Let's get it.